Hey all, what's up? Today we'll do a caramel frappuccino with some homemade caramel sauce. So I'll show you that. And for the coffee, I'm going to use some Javi coffee concentrate. The flavor that I have is caramel flavor, so it just goes hand in hand. And there are so many other different types of flavors. And there are so many other different types of flavors to really find your match. So check that out. So first, let's dive into some caramel at home. So I have some sugar and water, just whisking it up in this saucepan here. And once it's kind of clear like this, then just turn the heat to medium high and literally just leave the pan alone. Eventually it's going to start bubbling just like this. You may have the urge to move it, to stir it, to shake it. Just leave it. And you leave it until the color starts to turn darker. Before you get to this stage, make sure you have the cream already measured out, because it's gonna take not that long for it to turn even darker. Once you add the cream in, it's gonna start bubbling vigorously. And remember, it's super hot molten sugar, so you want to be careful, but you still want to be kind of swift with the mixing. Take it off the heat and continue mixing until the bubbling completely settles down and you get this beautiful, rich, golden caramel color. And this is going to be a basic caramel sauce. So I'm just going to add a bit of vanilla, but there are ways to make all kinds of variations from this stage onwards. I'll link a whiskey coffee flavor down below. And that's pretty much it. Transfer it to a jar and you can serve it warm, like right now, or just let it cool down and eventually it'll become much thicker than this. Now this caramel is great for this drink, but if you want something a bit richer, you can put a teaspoon or two of some Javi coffee concentrate or some espresso powder in there to really intensify and make it darker. So now that we have a caramel, grab your blender, your food processor, add your milk in. If you want some sweetener, here's some homemade vanilla extract. If you want some sweetener, you have a sweet tooth, use some of my vanilla syrup and add about a teaspoon or two based on your preference. And here is my nice caramel sauce. This is quite sweet, so really judge how much you're gonna put. I'm gonna put just about a tablespoon right in there. Now this recipe is for one portion and I'm using a coffee concentrate. That's why it's all milk. But if you want to use coffee or espresso, then just reduce the amount of milk and then substitute that with coffee instead. So if you're using some freshly brewed coffee, then just split the milk by half and the remaining would be your coffee. If it's espresso, then put 2 tablespoons of that, 2 to 3 tablespoons based on how strong you want it, and put milk for the rest to make just about a cup of liquid in your food processor or blender, whatever you want to use. So I'm going to add in a nice tablespoon of the Javi. I know it's a bit extra. If some of you know what Javi is, just really strong concentrated coffee, so tasty. And then here is just about a cup of ice. And then just add about a cup of ice cubes. Then just close the lid. And here is your Frappuccino. And if you want, you can put some whipped cream on top. And if you're feeling extra special, put some toffee bits, score bits on top as well. And there you go. That's nice and refreshing. It's hot outside and this is definitely something that I need. So for more videos just like this, let me know what next you want to see when it comes to drinks, and just stick around for more awesome videos just like this. See you in the next one. Bye guys.